tuning in from. We are here at the Bask and Lather headquarters here in New York. And last time I checked, it was fall and it's feeling a little toasty outside. But today we are going to be talking about some amazing products. So, um, let's get started. So here we have our Healthy Hair Starter Kit, which is actually pinned right here. Let me just check. Perfect. So the kit right there is pinned right there at the bottom. So if any of you are interested, definitely check it out. We all have to start somewhere, and I know personally when my hair was not doing the best after I had dyed it and used so much heat on it, I definitely needed a kit like this. So for all of you who are watching, let's dive into our Healthy Hair Starter Kit. So our Healthy Hair Starter Kit comes with several products, and I'm going to start with the first one, which is our Strengthen Shampoo. So a lot of these shampoos that are on the market are really clarifying and stripping, which really strips your hair of the natural oils that you need. And if you're someone who has high porosity and even low porosity hair, you know that maintaining those natural oils are super important for hair health as well as scalp health. So what I love about this particular shampoo that we have here at Bask and Lather is that it is cleansing but not clarifying. So if you're someone who really likes to use a lot of product on their hair, whether it be our edge control, hairspray, coiling jellies, anything like that, this is going to really remove all of that product buildup and it's going to clean it away. So again, if you're someone who also struggles with having a lot of hair coming out of your scalp when it comes to, your wash day or showering, this will really prevent that, making your bigger clumps turn into smaller clumps. And I know for me, when I was washing my hair this morning, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of hair. It's a little bit concerning. So definitely tap into our Strengthen shampoo. I'm gonna get into the ingredients that we have here. It comes with coconut and castor oil, and if you know anything about those two ingredients, they are going to be super nourishing. So if you're someone who struggles with dryness, who really wants to increase the moisture of their hair, this is going to be so amazing. It also comes with a little bit of protein as well, and if you're into health and fitness like me, I know I may not look like it, but we all know that protein is super important for having a healthy diet, and the same thing applies to your hair as well. So again, this helps to really rebuild that hair, especially if it has it's fragile, it's not really strong, it's going to really rebuild that hair. So when it comes to applying this, you're going to get into the shower, and for however long it takes for your hair to get wet, you need your hair to be wet, and then you're going to apply it into the palms of your hands, lather it up like Bask and Lather, and you're going to just massage it into your hair for as long as you need. And then once you wash it out, you're going to follow up with our Replenish conditioner. So even though I said that our shampoo is very nourishing because of the ingredients that are in there, of course, if you're someone who has drier hair, you're definitely going to want to follow up with a conditioner. Perfect, just checking the comments, just making sure that I'm attentive to you all. So when it comes to our conditioner, one of the key ingredients is murumuru seed butter. That is such a tongue twister. Every single time I try to pronounce it, I mess it up. But this has murumuru seed butter, which is going to be really nourishing for the hair. So when it comes to conditioner, this is going to be really great for detangling the hair. I know for me personally, when it comes to really washing my hair, it's a struggle getting my fingers through my hair. And so this is going to be really great for someone who struggles with detangling their hair. It's going to make it a lot easier. So after you've washed out the shampoo, what you're going to do is go in with our conditioner, apply it to the lengths of your hair, and it's super important that you really focus it in this area because the ends of our hair are a lot older and more fragile in comparison to the roots of our hair, which is why we might see more split ends and things like that at the ends of our hair. So you're going to leave it in for 5 to 10 minutes, and you can do however you please in those 5 to 10 minutes. You can wash your face, you can shave, you can put on a face mask, sing in the shower, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what music y'all like to listen to while you're in the shower, or even sing. My name is Adele, and that is for a reason because I do love to sing as well, so just some tea for y'all. But you're gonna leave it in for 5 to 10 minutes and then wash it out. And once you're done in the shower, of course, you definitely want to follow up with our hydrating mist. So like I mentioned earlier, if you're someone who has high porosity or even low porosity hair, those two hair types really struggle with retaining and keeping that moisture in the hair. And so you definitely want to follow up with the hydrating mist. So the hydrating mist is pretty straightforward. You're just going to apply it to your hair right after you shower, and it works in so many different ways. It not only helps to maintain that moisture, but it also helps with detangling. So if you're someone like me who struggles with hair tangles after the shower, this is also really great for that. It's also a really great lightweight conditioner. So if you're somebody who really wants to, try a new leave-in conditioner, I would highly suggest this as well. And if you experience any sort of scalp tension, if you're someone like me who loves to do space buns, little braids, slick backs, you know that puts a lot of tension on the scalp, and so it's going to provide a lot of relief and moisture that you need. But let's get into the ingredients of the hydrating mist. So the hydrating mist, of course, the top ingredient is water. Just like we all need water every single day to remain hydrated and to keep our body healthy, we also need water as well for that. So we have water, we also have aloe vera, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and then it also comes with a little bit of lavender and lemongrass. So honestly, I actually used this the other day and I barely needed perfume because of how good this smelled. It honestly smelled very floral and a little bit of little citrusy as well. And if you're someone who really likes to mix their scents like myself, I would highly recommend a vanilla-y kind of scent. It definitely really smells good with that. So you're just going to spray it into your hair, and it's super easy too. So if you're someone who's like, I can't dedicate a whole entire day to washing my hair, but I still really want to take care of it, this is really great for on the go. You can just stick it in your bag, boom, 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 and you're good to go. But let's see. So we do have a couple of people here in the live, and so as a gift to you all who are tuning in, I definitely wanted to get started on a giveaway. So if you're interested in a giveaway, definitely let us know in the comments below what you would like us to give away. That's one of the special things about our lives is we do giveaways as well. So definitely comment that down below. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, definitely comment down below what you're interested in having us give away, and then we just might start it. So getting on to the next one is our scalp stimulator. So our scalp stimulator actually is included in this healthy hair starter kit, and this is the jumbo one. So we have two sizes when it comes to our scalp stimulator, our 2 ounce and our 4 ounce. So our 2 ounce is a 1 month supply, whereas our 4 ounce is a 2.5 month supply, 2 to 2.5 month supply. And then one of the great things about the scalp stimulator is the scalp stimulator is perfect for folks who may be struggling with sparse spots on their scalp, maybe wants to increase the length of their hair, or just wants to achieve healthy hair goals overall. Definitely tap into our scalp stimulator. Our scalp stimulator is arguably one of our most viral products. It is the product that started off Bask and Lather, so you definitely want to pay attention to this particular product. So when it comes to our scalp stimulator, there are 4 key ingredients. So there's grapeseed and hemp seed oil, both of which help to really nourish and moisturize the hair, especially if you're someone who struggles with fragile hair. You definitely want to tap into the scalp stimulator. And another 2 ingredients that they have is rosemary and peppermint oil. So rosemary and peppermint oil are great oils for stimulating that hair lengthening. So if you're someone who is struggling again with sparse spots on the scalp, you definitely want to tap into the scalp stimulator. But I'm actually going to get started on our giveaway. So when it comes to the giveaway, the stipulations are you definitely want to place an order in order to go ahead and qualify. We see y'all, okay? And y'all think y'all are slick and you're like, oh my God, I can just place an order. No, you have to place an order in order to be able to win the scalp stimulator that we are giving away. We are giving away a free scalp stimulator, so comment down below, order placed once your order is placed. And I'm going to start that in just a moment. Okay. All right, so we just started the giveaway, which you have 10 minutes, okay? Y'all have 10 minutes on the clock to place your orders and get potentially a free scalp stimulator. You definitely don't want to miss out on this product. I've been using it for a few weeks and it's honestly made such a difference in my scalp health as well. So I know I've been talking about nourishing the hair as well as lengthening your hair too, but what it does do as well with consistent use is it helps to regulate the oil production on your scalp. Now for me, because I have really straight hair, my hair gets oily very easily. For example, in the past, like I would get out of the shower and then already feel the oils coming back into my scalp. And it was super frustrating because, girl, I just washed my hair. But when I started using this more consistently, I definitely felt a difference in the nourished feeling on my scalp and the oil production as well. So if you're someone like me who struggles with that, I would highly suggest to use this. When it comes to using our scalp stimulator, it's highly recommended that you use it with consistent use. It's very much like a diet or going to the gym. If you don't do it consistently, you're just not going to see those results. So even though we have our 1 month and our 2.5 month supply, we highly recommend that you do the routine for about 3 months just to see results, but some even have seen results in just a couple of weeks. In fact, our CEO Shayna had braids in one time, and she used the scalp stimulator, and she was like 11 days after, like I have to get my braids redone. And y'all know, if y'all know anything about braids, like you can keep them in for a while. So the fact that she had to get them done after 11 days is crazy. So definitely use it consistently for about 3 months, and depending on your hair type, you want to be using it between 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 times a week. I would say if you're someone who has hair like type 3 to type 4, definitely use it more frequently just because your hair can handle that. But if you're someone like me who maybe has like type 1 to type 2 hair, definitely use it according to your hair type. And you're going to want to massage it in for about 3 to 5 minutes. That 3 to 5 minutes of massaging is really going to stimulate that hair lengthening. And honestly, after a long day at work, I know for me personally, when it comes to, massaging my scalp, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm gonna do this for a little bit longer because it literally feels so good. And I know for me personally, when it comes to doing my hair care routine, it feels like forever. But I promise you those 3 to 5 minutes are super, super quick, and you might even want to do it for longer as well. Let me just check the comments. Perfect. So yeah, you're gonna want to do it for 3 to 5 minutes, and then of course wash it out or keep it in. I know for me personally, like I keep it in for a few hours, but I definitely love doing it overnight as well, just because when I wake up in the morning and I wash it out, my hair feels a lot softer. So after we are done with the scalp stimulator, you're gonna wanna follow up with our stimulating scalp and hair balm. So a lot of people actually ask us like, girl, what's the difference between the scalp stimulator and the stimulating scalp and hair balm? So there is a slight difference. So when it comes to our stimulating scalp and hair balm, that comes in a solid form. So the scalp stimulator, a lot of the ingredients that are in that are in our stimulating scalp and hair balm, but the balm addresses issues like flakiness on the scalp or irritation. So if you're someone who struggles with that as well, that is really great for, this product is really great for that. I know out of all of the products here at Bask and Lather, of course, aside from the edge control, I actually really like this product, and that is because it comes in a really good solid formula. So as you can see, it's solid. And if any of you purchase this or purchase the Healthy Hair Kit, which we might even do a flash sale on, so if y'all are interested in having a flash sale, aside from our giveaway, which we have 6 minutes left on, definitely let me know in the comments down below. We can also do another flash sale. But it comes in a solid form. Even that, it comes in a solid form. Even though it comes in a solid form, it does melt really easily. And it honestly smells so good. So I know when it comes to other hair greases on the market, they can be really suffocating because of the ingredients that they contain. But when it comes to our stimulating scalp and hair balm, one of the key ingredients is beeswax, which is why it might have that gritty feeling because of how beeswax is when it hardens. But it's going to feel very lightweight, and it's also just super satisfying to apply into the hair. I love massaging it into my scalp for 3 to 5 minutes and then applying it to the length of my hair. So once we're done with that, we're gonna get into our hair elixir. So in terms of the hair elixir, it is kind of like the Batman to the Robin that is the scalp stimulator. So our hair elixir is really great for maintaining the length of your hair. So if you're someone who struggles with really fragile ends of your hair, like myself, I would highly recommend our hair elixir. These two products honestly really go together. Like you can't increase the length of your hair without maintaining it as well, because again, like I mentioned earlier, the lengths of our hair are a lot older and more fragile in comparison to our roots. So you're really going to want to get into that hair elixir. And one of the key ingredients of our hair elixir is Jamaican black castor oil. And if any of y'all know anything about that particular ingredient, it's super great for maintaining hair health and keeping it nourished and moisturized. And it also comes with a little bit of lavender and vitamin E, so it is going to have a slightly more thick consistency in comparison to our scalp stimulator. It also smells like lavender, and when you mix that with something like the hydrating mist or even the scalp stimulator, it's very like floral, herbal-y, and a little minty as well. And it smells so good. I actually used it on my hair this morning. KK asked, are y'all selling in store in Michigan? I would highly suggest going to our official shop, and there you can find a store locator to find one near you. But we also have TikTok shop as well. I highly recommend getting it through there just because you can get free shipping, and if you were to put it in your cart, you could also see if you're able to tap into any other deals. So definitely do that. But our hair elixir has so many benefits aside from helping to maintain the length of your hair. Actually, let me get back to something. So I washed my hair this morning, and typically when it comes to washing my hair, it does feel a little bit drier just because my hair is on the higher porosity side, especially here in the front. So I love using the hair elixir on the ends of my hair. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge beauty girl. I hate having to spend a lot of money on my products, and I have to use a lot of it in order to have it work. But when it comes to the hair elixir, you honestly don't need a lot when it comes to the efficiency of the product and the use of it as well. For me personally, I use no more than like 1 to 2 very tiny drops. Oopsies. Of course. And if any of y'all have any questions, we are here to answer them. The lives are not only a place for us to talk about our products, but of course, if you have any questions about hair health, any of our products, definitely leave them in the comments below. Okay, it's a little hard to open, but when it comes to our hair elixir, honestly, I need no more than a little bit, and then you're able to get the most out of your product. Honestly, I poured a little bit too much, and that's on me. I was a little too excited, but I don't really use anything more than this, and I just rub it in between my hands. And you see how much product I already have on my hands. Like, honestly, that's how much I need, if anything, a little bit more. And I just apply it to the ends of my hair. And mind you, I washed my hair about like 6 in the morning, and by now it would have been really dry without the hair elixir, but my hair feels so moisturized and so amazing. I actually struggle with wearing my natural hair just because I never really liked wearing my straight hair, but now I really like it because it feels so much more smooth and moisturized, and now I'm like, oh girl, like maybe I don't need to style my hair. And as you all know, styling your hair can be really damaging, but there are so many uses to the hair elixir. So it can not only be used to help maintain hair length, but it can also be used as a heat protectant. So if you're someone who really likes to get silk presses or just do a lot of styles on your hair with hot tools, I would highly suggest to look into our hair elixir, because as y'all know, if you sit under the dryer or if you're using that blow dryer, it's going to apply a lot of heat to your hair, which can damage it. But our hair elixir also really works great as a heat protectant. It can also be used as a pre-poo. If you're someone like me who's super into skincare, you know that oil cleansers work really great to break up your makeup and make the skincare process a lot easier, so you don't have to work as hard when it comes to cleansing your hair. The same thing applies to our hair elixir. If you're someone who really loves to style their hair throughout the week with products like our edge control or hairspray or anything like that, you don't want to work super hard in the shower and potentially over dry your hair by putting in the shampoo for way too long. But our our hair elixir works as a pre-poo. So you can put it in, massage it in for a little bit, break down that product, and then once you wash it out, it's gonna be super easy breezy. But another thing that it can be used for is a hot oil treatment. So like I mentioned earlier, if you're someone who really loves to do hot styles, straighten your hair or blow dry it, of course, like I mentioned earlier, that can really make it more fragile. So it can be used as a hot oil treatment, and those work really well to help penetrate the hair cuticle, open it up, and allow the products to really seep in, which is essentially what you want when it comes to your hair care products. Oh, and I think our giveaway just ended, so let me just click here on my screen and take a look at who won. And if we can get some drum rolls in the chat, let's get some positivity here. Drum rolls in the chat because we are going to announce our winner, who is Kiana Monique. Woohoo! So congratulations to Kiana Monique. You just won a free Scalp Stimulator, which is our 1 month supply or our 2 ounce. So once you get it, definitely let us know how it goes. Keep us updated. We here at Bask and Lather love to see everybody's results and their experience with it. So certainly keep us updated. Okay, so I have talked at length about our Healthy Hair Starter Kit, but I think it's time to get into a really iconic product here at Bask and Lather, which is, I want to leave it to the audience. What do you think I'm going to talk about? So I mentioned that we're going to be talking about our iconic product, but we have a couple, so definitely let me know like what you think I'm going to be talking about, and I'll bring her out in just a little bit. And we do have a flash sale going on for our Healthy Hair Starter Kit, so I know I just spoke about it. This usually goes for approximately $120, but it is on sale for $80. So if you're someone who really wants to get a kickstart on having healthier hair, definitely tap into our sale. On TikTok specifically, we do have free shipping, and you can also potentially get any free deals once you check out and see it in your cart. So definitely put it in your cart because we would love to see everybody having healthy hair. So, ooh, okay. So Red said, just got mine in the mail yesterday. Which one are you referring to? I would definitely love to know which product you're referring to so we can chat about it. But okay, I don't want to leave y'all wondering any longer. But the next iconic product that we will be talking about is our edge control. So this again is another one of our iconic products here at Bask and Lather. And for those of y'all who are here, okay, period. So Red just got the starter kit. Definitely let us know how it goes. I would love to hear about your experience so that we can all chat about it. But give me 1 second and let me pin that super quick. Okay. And I know for people who are huge fans of Bask and Lather, everyone's been like, oh my god, girl, when is the travel size coming back? The travel size is here, okay, y'all? We have been working super hard to get it back, but she is here. So if any of y'all are super interested, definitely click on the edge control and you're able to see the travel size there as well as an option. Hey, Kay Glamour Doll, hello. But we are going to be talking about our edge control, and my apologies, that was upside down. Ooh, it's hard balancing a circle. Ooh. Is it straight? No.
Turn it this way.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm actually going to put it right next to a product that we highly recommend that you use it with, but we are going to be talking about our edge control alone first. Okay, so...
You can put both of them, or I can hand you another one. Let me hand you another one.
So we are just going to fix the setup in just a little bit so that y'all can enjoy. Ooh, okay, and we got 3.4K likes. I think if we get the live up to, I'm thinking 6K likes, we could potentially do another giveaway. And in the other giveaway, I'm not going to announce what we're giving away just yet, but if you are curious, definitely leave a comment down below as to what you think I will be giving away. All right, let me take the hydrating mist out of the way. Perfect. Is it straight now? Some technical difficulties over here. Is it better?
It's fine. They can see. Y'all
okay,
can see.
Y'all can see. Y'all can turn your heads upside down and try to read. But I will be talking about our edge control, which, like I mentioned earlier, is arguably one of our most iconic products here, right next to our Scalp Stimulator. And this is what she looks like. So we have our travel size right over here, and we have our full big body edge control. This right here is a 4-month supply, but honestly, when it comes to our edge control, a little really goes a long way. So you honestly don't need a lot when it comes to our edge control. And so one of my favorite things about our edge control is when it comes to other edge controls on the market, a lot of them have toxic ingredients that are just not good for you. They might cause irritation or they might dry out your hair even. But when it comes to our edge control, it comes with argan oil and castor oil. So not only do you get really strong hold when it comes to your edge control, but it's also super nourishing. So I love getting the multiple benefits of our edge control. So when it comes to our edge control, it's super easy to apply, but it's very easy as well to cause cross-contamination. So I definitely wanted to get into how you can maintain a clean space for your edge control. So as y'all can see, it comes in a jar, which is an enclosed environment. And so if you cause cross-contamination, a lot of musky, dusty, crusty things can show up, and we do not want that to happen, especially with a product as iconic as this. So right here I have our edge control brush, and honestly I have not seen a lot of edge control brushes out on the market that have multiple ends. So as you can see, this end right here has a spatula which is going to scoop out the product, and it also comes with a brush side which is meant to brush your edges or whatever it is that you're using on, and a comb. So if you're someone who really likes to separate your hair and make it more full, this is definitely great for that. So getting back to maintaining, I think I spoke about it earlier, but Lele M just asked what's the size difference between the travel size and the large. So this is just a smaller version of it. It might last you a little bit less just being that it is smaller. There is a color difference. We have had some people ask questions about like why has the color changed, blah, blah, blah. There is no color change when it comes to either of our edge controls, whether it be a travel size or a regular size. Ooh, but I'm opening a very new one. But this one right here, as you can see, it looks a little bit darker, but that's just because it comes in a black container. The color is still going to be the same, the quality is still going to be the same, the effect is still going to be the same, but the only difference is the color of the package. So do not worry like, oh my god, girl, I got a really bad edge control. Y'all just got the travel size, which comes in a black container. And then when it comes to our other edge control, it comes in a white container. So you can see that the real color of it. But getting back to maintaining a clean, sanitary environment. So you're going to want to take a clean applicator or at least a clean finger, and what you're going to do is scoop it out of the jar. Do not by any means put a wet brush in there. That is a recipe for a disaster. You do not want to do that. So you're going to scoop it. You can either apply it directly to your edges, or you can apply it on the back of your hand. So you're just going to apply it to the back of your hand or wherever it is that you want. And then you're going to take your brush, do that, and then just boom, 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 apply it there and do as you please with that. So it's super easy. I was talking earlier about our hydrating mist, which goes so amazingly with our edge control because it helps to increase the hold, and it also makes it slightly easier to apply. Our edge control already is super easy to apply, but if you want something more slippery, you can definitely tap into our hydrating mist. But do not by any means put a wet brush in there. That is just a recipe for disaster, and that's going to cause you to have a very unclean, nasty, dusty, crusty edge control. So we are at 3.9K, and like I mentioned earlier, we could potentially be doing another giveaway. And so if y'all want another giveaway, definitely get the live up to about 6K likes. Once it hits 6K likes, I will go ahead and do another giveaway. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm already starting to save for Christmas, and I love getting free stuff. So if there's any way that I can save money, it's through a giveaway. So if you're super interested, comment down below, like up the live so we can start another giveaway. And Mari said the edge control is so good. Yes, girl. Honestly, y'all can't really see right now because my eyebrows are a little bit transparent, but I do my eyebrows with the edge control. That's another one of the things that I really, really love about our edge control. Like I mentioned earlier, I am such a beauty girly. I love getting all things nails, hair, makeup, skincare, you know it. But it's very expensive. I load up my card on when I shop online sometimes, and I'm like, ooh, girl, it's getting a little bit expensive in here. But if there are multiple ways that I can use a product, then I know I'm getting the most for the money that I'm paying. So when it comes to the edge control, you can not only use it for your edges, but you can use it for your slick backs. Or if you're someone who loves to do protective styles and you really want to get those parts nice and right, the edge control is so amazing for that. And you can also use it for your eyebrows too. I actually used it on my eyebrows this morning, and mind you, I did my makeup at 7 in the morning, and right now it's almost 4 o'clock. So y'all do the math, that is 11 hours, but it's just a really long time. And so it just holds up my brows so well. I am going to be honest with y'all, on my way to work a few days ago, I cheated. I cheated on the Bask and Lather edge control, and I used another different type of edge control. And no tea, no shade to the other edge control, she was just not that girl. She took way too long to dry down. She didn't hold anything down, to be honest. And honestly, that's why I really love our edge control, is because it doesn't take too long to dry down. But it still is easy to maneuver your hair. So if you're someone who likes to do swoops or waves with your edges, don't worry, it's not going to dry down too quick, but just enough so it's not slipping and sliding everywhere. So that is our edge control. And then, let's see. But if any of y'all have any questions, definitely let us know in the comments down below. We are here to answer any of your questions as it relates to hair care, our products, anything like that. So definitely tap into that. And we do have about 7 minutes left on the flash sale when it comes to our Healthy Hair Starter Kit, which is what I was talking about earlier. So our Healthy Hair Starter Kit is a really great way to get a kickstart on making your hair so much stronger, especially for someone who dyes your hair a lot, uses a lot of hot tools. That is really amazing. We have about 7 minutes left on that, and typically it is $120, but right now it is $80 here on TikTok. So that is such a great deal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all do the math, okay? That is a lot.
Yes, and Carrie's Fit Life said, I love Bask and Lather hair. Their oil helped me to restore my hair back.
Period. So speaking of oil, we're going to move on to the next product. And I think I'm going to be talking about our Dynamic Duo because that is a TikTok exclusive. Let me just grab this. Just make sure I have everything here. But I've talked at length about our edge control, and y'all know she's already that girl, but it's also important to shed light on our other products that we have here as well, such as our Batman and Robin. All right, let me just straighten it out so that y'all can see it. And I'm going to pin it as well, so if you're super interested in it or you've had your eye on it for a while, y'all can see it super easy. I'm going to put it as number 1 in our shop too, so y'all can see it as well. But on the topic of hair oils, 2 of our really iconic products here as well are our Scalp Stimulator and our Hair Elixir. Now these products really go together. Like when you see me, you see her. And when you see her, you see me kind of situation. So when it comes to hair goals, a lot of us really want healthy, longer hair, but there are certain ways that you can go about achieving that. So many of us are concerned with increasing the length of our hair, but not really maintaining the length of it, and these 2 products really help with it. So our Scalp Stimulator is our most iconic product here at Bask and Lather. It's the reason why this brand was started in the first place, and it comes with 4 simple ingredients. I don't know about y'all, but I hate shopping for something and being like, what are these ingredients? I can't even pronounce them. It just takes too long to read. And I love that it only comes with 4 ingredients, so you're getting a potent formula. You're getting the most out of it. So it comes with 4 simple ingredients. That was 8. This is 4. So it comes with grapeseed oil and hemp seed oil, both of which help to really nourish and moisturize fragile hair. So if you're someone who struggles with that, definitely tap into this product. And it also comes with rosemary and peppermint oil. And if you know anything about those 2 products, they are super great for stimulating hair lengthening, the length of your hair increasing. That's really great for it. And when it comes to our Scalp Stimulator, you're going to want to apply it to your scalp Depending on your hair type, you want to apply it between 1 to 2 times to 3 to 4 times a week. Or if you're someone who has absolutely no hair on your scalp or very little hair on your scalp, you can even apply this daily if you want to achieve the fastest results. But we are currently at 5.2k likes, and honestly, like, I don't want to keep y'all waiting, so I think it's time for another giveaway. So we are going to be giving away another product, and definitely let us know in the comments down below what you think we're giving away. But I'm going to start the giveaway right now, so y'all don't have to keep on waiting. And we have 10 minutes left on the clock. And so 10 minutes might seem like a lot, but time runs very, very quickly. You'll blink and the giveaway is already over. If you want to enter into the giveaway to potentially get a free product from us, definitely place an order. Let me just see something super quick. All right, so our flash sale did end, but we also have other products on our shop as well that you can take a look into. But getting back to our dynamic duo. So when it comes to our dynamic duo, we not only have the scalp stimulator, but getting back to how you apply it, you want to apply it between 1 to 2 times to 3 to 4 times. If you have finer hair like myself, like type 1 to type 2, you might want to apply it a little bit less. But if you're someone who has thicker hair, like type 3 to type 4, you want to do it more frequently just because your hair can handle that kind of oil. But you want to apply it and then massage it into your scalp for 3 to 5 minutes. That is a really crucial part that, honestly, in my opinion, a lot of people forget when it comes to this product. And it's super important for stimulating that hair lengthening. And I know for some of us, our hair routine is super, super long. Like when we say wash day, it's literally an entire day of just taking care of your hair. But I promise you that 3 to 5 minutes goes by super quick. I know I personally love to do it. Give me 1 second. So somebody had a question here. K-pop drummer _22 asked, is it bad if I use the scalp oil every day instead only 4 times a week? I wouldn't say that it's bad. It honestly just depends on the condition of your scalp and your hair type as well. If you're someone who's okay with applying it every single day, then that's fine. It just depends on, again, like the condition of your scalp, the condition of your hair and the type, and just what you're okay with. But if you do use it every day, you might see results a little bit quicker because we do recommend consistent use for about 3 months to really see the results. But honestly, sometimes people report seeing results in just a few weeks. But getting back to massaging into your scalp. Massaging it into your scalp is such a super important part, but I promise you those 3 to 5 minutes of massaging it in goes by super, super quick. And I know personally for me, after a long day at work, the best thing for me personally is just a scalp massage, and it feels so, so good. So definitely tap into that habit for sure. And it's such a small habit that makes such a big difference. So if you can do something small for your hair that makes a big difference, definitely do that. So we have talked so much girl, about our scalp stimulator, but let's talk about our hair elixir. So like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people are focused on increasing the length of their hair, but not necessarily about maintaining it. So the length of your hair, like right here at the ends, they might feel a little bit more, a little bit drier, if you will. And that's just because the ends of your hair are a lot older than the root of our hair. And that's why you might be more prone to split ends and things like that. So definitely look into our hair elixir. Oh my God, thank you for the heart. Thanks y'all for the heart and the love. But when it comes to maintaining the length of your hair, you definitely want to tap into our hair elixir. It is formulated with Jamaican black castor oil, and it also has amazing ingredients like vitamin E as well, which we all know is super nourishing and really amazing for great hair health. And it has a little bit of lavender in it as well, so it's going to smell really amazing. And when paired with something as minty as our scalp stimulator, it's like flowery and refreshing at the same time too. But the ends of our hair are a lot older and more fragile, so we definitely want to give some love to that as well. And it's going to definitely help prevent any hair from coming out. You definitely don't want that. And I know personally, when I dyed my hair ginger a few years ago, my hair was super fragile. I would get out of the shower and my hair would basically like come off, which is essentially what we don't want. So that is what the hair elixir is for. And there are multiple ways that you can use our hair elixir. Like I mentioned earlier, I am such a... Brittany Clark said, love the scalp stimulator. Yes, girl, like we love the scalp stimulator over here. Definitely let us know how your experience went. But getting back to the hair elixir. There are so many purposes for it, and I know when I'm spending all this money on my beauty products, I love to know that there are multiple ways that I can use it, so I'm getting the most bang for my buck. So when it comes to our hair elixir, you can not only use it to maintain the length of your hair, but you can also use it as a heat protectant. So if you're someone like me who loves to use a lot of hot tools, or you want to do a silk press, this is really great for protecting your hair, especially if you're someone who sits under the dryer for over an hour and you love to get silk presses. Definitely tap into that. 1 second. But since we've been talking about this a lot, I think it's time to potentially do a quote-unquote flash sale, if you will. So let's look into what we want to put for our flash sale. I love saving money. I don't know about y'all, like if I can spend less money, let's do that. So what we are going to do is get a flash sale going. 1 second. So just give me a few moments, y'all, setting a sale up. But if you're just coming into the live for the first time, definitely let us know where you're tuning in from and what your hair goals are, or if you have any questions. That is what we are here for. We love answering people's questions, providing them with tips on how to get healthier hair, because I know that's so many people's goals. But I'm going to create it. Okay. And y'all will see our flash sale will be going up momentarily, so keep an eye out for that. Yes, so Marv asked, is the oil good for dreads? Yes, the great thing about Bask and Lather is it is great for all hair types. So whether you have straight hair like mine, you have curly hair, you have pinky hair, you have your hair in braids, or even in dreads or locks, it's really great for that. I know a lot of people have that kind of question, so it's good for all hair types and all hairstyles. So definitely want to keep that in mind. But like I mentioned earlier, it can be used as a heat protectant, but it can also be used as a pre-poo. So if you're someone like me who loves skincare, you know that an oil cleanser is really great for breaking down all that oil, that sunscreen, that makeup, that sweat, pollution. If you're like me who lives in New York City, no tea, no shade. But the oil cleanser is really great for breaking all of that stuff down. And the same thing applies with a pre-poo. So if you're someone who really loves to use things like our edge control or hair gel or hairspray, definitely look into doing a pre-poo with our hair elixir, because it's going to make the shampooing process a lot easier. I know for me personally, when I have a lot of product in my hair, I feel like I'm there for a hot 5 to 7 minutes just trying to like really shampoo my hair. And if you shampoo your hair for too long, especially if you're using a clarifying shampoo, unlike our strengthened shampoo, it could potentially dry out your hair, which is not what we want. We want clean hair, we don't want dry hair. But this is going to make the cleansing process a lot easier. So if you love to use a lot of styling products, you can use that for that as well. Or you can use it as a hot oil treatment. So I talked about my silk press girlies earlier, but a hot oil treatment is so great for someone, especially if you really like to apply a lot of heat to your hair. Hot oil treatments really help to soften the cuticle of the hair and open it up to allow the products to penetrate a lot deeper. So I talked earlier about our flash sale, but right now we have a flash sale on our dynamic duo, which is right there at the bottom. We have approximately 14 minutes on the clock for that one. And we have approximately 2 minutes left on our giveaway. So if you're really interested in potentially getting a free scalp stimulator, I know everybody loves everything free, definitely place an order. That is how you enter into the giveaway. Y'all are not slick, okay? We can see when some of y'all don't place an order. So definitely place an order in order to be eligible to win a scalp stimulator. But we have a flash sale going on for our dynamic duo right over here. Typically it retails for approximately $40, but right here on this particular live, you can get it for $32. So do the math, y'all. That's a lot of money that you're saving in the long run. And I know that's money that can go to either a sweet treat, a treat for yourself, or even Christmas money. And I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to saving up for my Christmas presents, I do that very early. I already texted my sister being like, girl, what do you want for Christmas? Just so I can save up. And speaking of savings, you can tap into our flash sale, which will allow you to get an insane deal on our dynamic duo right over here. Ooh, okay. Brittany Clark said, I ordered the whole set, are you referring to our healthy hair starter kit, or are you referring to these two baddies right here? Definitely let us know. Okay. And also let us know if you have any questions about hair health, getting healthier hair. We have about 20 seconds left on the giveaway, so please put your order in. I'm begging you, so that you can potentially get a free scalp stimulator. This is arguably one of our most iconic products, and this is super special because being that our scalp stimulator is so popular, girl, sometimes like that stuff is looking a little bit low, okay? So you want to tap in and get a really exclusive deal on that. But now that our giveaway is over, let's take a look at who our winner is. So can I get some drum rolls in the chat, please? Some positivity, some love, because we are going to be announcing who our winner is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, y'all, so I have the winner pulled up right here, and my apologies if I am mispronouncing it. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. But the winner of our free scalp stimulator is Dalise3. Woohoo! Bow, 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 bow! So everyone, congratulate Dalise for getting a free scalp stimulator. Once you get it, definitely let us know how it goes in the comments down below, or even pull up and in our messages and contact us directly, being like, oh my god, girl, like the scalp stimulator really made a difference in my life. Because honestly, that's how it is when it comes to the scalp stimulator. I've only been using it for a short amount of time, and I feel like I've already seen such a difference. Now, if you know anything about the girlies who have straight hair, we get oily super, super quick. I sometimes wash my hair and I'm like, why are the oils coming back in? Because I could have sworn I just washed my hair. But when it comes to consistent use of our scalp stimulator, it not only helps to increase the length of your hair and make it more nourished, but it also helps to regulate the oil production on your scalp. Now, if you're someone who gets a really oily scalp, it's such a struggle. But honestly, that can be sometimes because your hair or your scalp is trying to overcompensate for something that it doesn't have, which is consistent moisture. No tea, no shade. But in order to get consistent moisture, I highly recommend that you tap into our scalp stimulator. We highly recommend that you apply it 3 to 4 times a week, especially if you're someone who has type 3 or type 4 hair. But if you're someone like me who maybe has type 1 to type 2 hair, you might want to apply it a little bit less, just because our hair can't necessarily handle something like that. 1 second. But yes, so you want to use it consistently, and when applying it, if you already have a protective style and it's super easy because your hair is already parted, but you would just want to part your hair, apply it, and it has a no drip applicator. So you see this right here, I'm turning it upside down and nothing's coming out. So you can even bring this with you on the go, but you want to apply it into the parts of your hair, and you honestly don't need a lot. And then once it's all over your scalp, you're just going to want to massage it and do it for about 3 to 5 minutes. I know for people like me who are super busy all the time, like it is such a struggle to even find some time to relax, but I promise you that little 3 to 5 minutes makes such a big difference because it helps to stimulate that hair lengthening. All right, y'all. So, give me 1 second. So we have about 9 minutes left on our flash sale right now. We have our flash sale going on for our dynamic duo. Typically you would get it for $40 here on TikTok, but here in this particular live you can get it for $32. And I don't know about y'all, but I love saving money. If there's any way that I don't have to spend any more money, I will do that. So I feel like I've talked so much about our dynamic duo, but I think it's time to get into another baddie. So definitely leave in the comments. Baddies, post for me. We talk about that a lot here. I don't know if y'all saw Simone earlier in the live, but she loves to say that all the time, and like I just can't help it a lot because it's just hilarious. But let's get into another bundle. So I would definitely love to engage y'all. Like, what do you think I'm going to be talking about next? Like, I can't just make it too obvious for y'all. I know everyone here is smart cookies, but I'll give y'all a hint. If you're someone who likes to wear braids, if you're someone who maybe has a braider who goes a little bit too hard with the braiding, even though it is normal to feel a little bit of tension, it's just a little bit too much. This is the bundle for that. It comes with 4 items, and I'll let y'all guess what it potentially might be. Question mark, question mark. Ooh. And if you're just coming into the live, definitely let us know where you're tuning in from. We have people from all over the world, and speaking of all over the world, we here at Bask and Lather provide international shipping, so you can definitely get it regardless of where you are. We had sorry. So we have people tuning in from Dubai, from Louisiana, from California. I love California. I go there like every other year just because I have family there. But all right, y'all. I think it's time to stop playing and get serious. So we are going to be talking about our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle. Woohoo! Okay. Let me just pin it so y'all can see it. And I'm also gonna make it number 1 in the shop so y'all can see. So I hate having to scroll too long for something. But let's get into this baddie right here. Alright, y'all. Do any of y'all like to do a British accent? I personally love to do a British accent. There was a period of my life where I did that a little bit too much, and people were like, oh my god, girl, like, are you from England? I'm like, yes, I am. I hate to say it. But this right here is our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle. And like I mentioned earlier, if you have someone who does your hair like a protective hairstyle and they do it a little bit wrong, it could over time potentially cause your hair to, your scalp, to have some sparse spots. And honestly, that's not really the purpose of a protective style. We wear protective styles in order to protect our hair. And if it's causing damage to our hair, that's totally the opposite. So let's get into this bundle. So this bundle right here comes with 4 products. So we have right here our Scalp Stimulator. So I talked earlier about our Scalp Stimulator, but it has 4 key ingredients. There are other similar products out there that have way too many ingredients in there, but one thing that I do love about our Scalp Stimulator is it comes with those 4 key ingredients. One moment. All right, y'all. So we have about 6 minutes left on that Dynamic Duo flash sale. So if you're super interested in having the Scalp Stimulator and the Hair Elixir, definitely tap into that. And I might potentially do another flash sale. So if y'all are interested in saving money, and who doesn't love to save money, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and I could potentially do that for y'all. I could potentially put y'all on to save money. So, like I mentioned earlier, our Scalp Stimulator comes with 4 key ingredients. And so you're getting the most powerful, potent formula because it's not going to be diluted by other things that are just so unnecessary when it comes to having healthy hair. So this comes with grapeseed and hemp seed oil. Both, hey Amanda! So we have grapeseed and hemp seed oil, both of which help to really nourish and moisturize the scalp as well as the hair. And it also comes with rosemary and peppermint oil, both of which help to stimulate that hair lengthening. So this is really great for someone who, is struggling with sparse spots on the scalp or really wants to increase the length of your hair. I don't know if y'all can see, and the reason why you can't see is because they're transparent, but my edges are just, ooh, girl, she needs a little bit of love, a little bit of work, because I unfortunately was not blessed with the thick hair that my other family members have. Just a little story time. The other family members that I have, like my sisters and my mom and my dad, they were all born with really thick hair. I was just the one girl that didn't have it, so I'm like, am I adopted, question mark, question mark? Hopefully my mom was like, girl, no. But getting back to my point, my edges are a little bit transparent, and if you're someone who loves to do slick backs, over time that could potentially cause a lot of tension and for you to potentially have less hair there. So if you're someone who struggles with transparent edges like me, the transparent edge gang, definitely tap into our Scalp Stimulator. That is an area that I actually focus the Scalp Stimulator whenever I use it. It's super easy to apply, so if you're someone who hates having an extensive hair care routine, definitely tap into this one. So this right here is the Scalp Stimulator, and it's super easy to apply. It has a applicator, which you just twist up, and then I'm turning it completely upside down, and you see how nothing is coming out. It's super easy. So if you're someone who really likes to bring their hair care on the go, definitely look into our Scalp Stimulator. So you would definitely want to apply this in between the parts of your hair. If you already have a protective style going for yourself, then your hair is already parted. But if you don't, you're just going to want to open up your hair, apply it in between the part, and massage it in for 3 to 5 minutes. I know for many of our busy folks out there, 3 to 5 minutes in comparison to doing something else is like, ooh, girl, maybe I could be spending my time doing something better. But massaging your scalp for 3 to 5 minutes is such a small thing that makes such a big difference. So So that is something you certainly want to do when it comes to that. A lot of people forget about doing that, which is why they might not be seeing results as effectively. So you want to massage it in for 3 to 5 minutes. And honestly, after a long day, I might even do it for a little bit longer just because it's so relaxing. But it's really going to stimulate that hair lengthening. So I've talked at length about our scalp stimulator until I'm blue in the face. But let's get into our edge control. So the edge control comes with our protective style and edge lengthening bundle. And so I have that right there. And then this right here is our edge control. This is another one of our other iconic products. Everyone's like, oh my God, when are y'all gonna restock the travel size? When are they gonna... I am happy to announce that we have recently restocked it. So if y'all have been fiending like ravenous wolves, okay, for our travel size edge control, definitely tap on it in our TikTok shop and you can find it under there. It would just be the regular one and then you can find the travel size under that one. So definitely look into that. So this right here is our edge control, and a lot of edge controls on the market are just not good for your hair. They come with ingredients that are just musty, dusty, crusty, and they're just not good for your hair. But this one right here, our edge control, not only leaves your edges looking laid and slayed, but they also have they also have argan oil and castor oil, both of which are super nourishing to the hair. And it's not going to feel greasy as well. I know a lot of people might have some concerns about that, but trust and believe that once it's on, it's on. There was a time where I actually used this product initially for a time that I was going out for like pretty much an entire weekend. And from 6 a.m. to approximately 4 a.m., my hair was laid. My hair was laid. And if y'all know anything about 1A to 1B hair, like that hair, ew, girl. It does not hold a style. It cannot hold a style for its life. But I love using the edge control on my hair, especially when it comes to slicking it back or even on my edges. And it's just so amazing for that. It holds all the time. We've had people using it in the hot Texas heat, in the sauna, and it still stays on. So I love that it's just a stronghold edge control. But when it comes to our edge control, it can not only be used for your edges, but it can also be used for your slick back. So if you're someone who's feeling a little bit lazy and doesn't want to do anything with your hair, it works great for that as well. A lot of people are concerned, especially for our 4C girlies, like if it works for that. It does. We have a bunch of different reviews on our official shop, as well as people who just love to make reviews about our products. And you can see that the 4C girlies honestly do not have to struggle. Some people perm their edges, some people straighten it, some people use a scarf. You can use a scarf if you want to like really lay it down flat, but I promise you, you honestly don't need to do that when it comes to the edge control because it's just super, super easy. But the flash sale for our dynamic duo just ended, and I think it's time to bless y'all with yet another one because honestly, like I personally love to save money, and we are currently at 6.9k likes. And if we get the live to I'm feeling a little ambitious. If we get it to 10k likes, we could potentially do another giveaway. I know people love free stuff. I personally love free stuff too. I love getting free samples in anything. So if you really want to tap into a potential giveaway, comment down below like, girl, we need a giveaway. Let me know. Let me know and I can hook y'all up. But I think it's time to bless y'all with another flash sale. And we are going to be putting it on our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle. If y'all can't hear, I am playing a little bit of music. If we have any appropriate requests, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Alright y'all, so I am currently publishing a live flash sale on our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle. So that y'all can really tap into these deals. I love saving money. And honestly, if there's anywhere that I can save money, I would love to be able to save money on my beauty products because you know over time that stuff gets so much more expensive, especially as you get older. But it's going to be starting very soon, so if you're super interested in this particular bundle, certainly tap in. But when it comes to our edge control, it can be used for so many things. It can not only be used to lay and slay your edges, but it can also be used for slick backs. If you're someone who loves to do protective hairstyles and you just want to get those parts really nice and right, this is also really great for slicking those flyaways away, especially if you're someone who has type 4 to type 3 hair and you might be concerned about that. This is great for that. And it can be also used for your eyebrows as well. So if y'all can't, okay, yeah, Keita Shanae said, okay, Fantasia playing in the background. Yeah, and I do love me some Fantasia. I will not sing it the way that I do in the shower, but trust and believe, like when Fantasia comes on. So when it comes to our edge control, you can use it for your eyebrows. I am personally such a beauty girl and I love using this for my eyebrows. I struggle with keeping my eyebrows up because like I mentioned earlier, I have 1A to 1B hair. And if anything, if y'all know anything about that hair is if it goes up, then it goes down. It just does not stay up. It cannot hold a style for its life. But what I love about our edge control is that it keeps my brow hairs up. I struggle with that so much. And it laminates them too, so it leaves them nice and flat. And it does that for all day. So I actually have my brows in and I did it at about 7 a.m. And right now it's 4 p.m. over here in New York. So y'all do the math. And they look amazing. Like this is honestly the best I've ever done my brows, and that's saying a lot for me. But getting on to the next product. I've talked so much about our edge control. It's edge control central over here. But let's also talk about this baddie right here, our hydrating mist. So if you do wear protective styles, more likely than not, you are going a couple days in between your washes. And so because of that, you really want to maintain the moisture in your hair and in your scalp, especially if it's just recently happened that you did your protective hairstyle recently. There might be a little bit of tension, especially if, like I mentioned earlier, you have a braider or a hairstylist who goes a little bit too crazy with making sure those braids are tight. This is so great for providing that scalp relief because it has key ingredients like water, avocado oil, aloe vera, and it also comes with lavender, which really provides that like relaxing sensation. So it's super easy to apply. You just spray it and it smells amazing. It literally smells like you just walk through a garden, but it comes with those key ingredients. And there are so many ways that you can use the hydrating mist. It can not only be used for scalp relief, but if you're someone who is brave enough, one of our bravest soldiers, to get micro braids, y'all know that it is not only a pain in the butt to do, but it's also a pain in the butt to detangle. This is a really great detangler. My hair gets really tangly, especially if I forget to, sleep on my silk pillowcase. This is really great for detangling that, and it's also great for just maintaining your moisture on the go. So if you're someone who doesn't like to spend a whole lot of time taking care of their hair, you can just pop it in your bag, take it out, and then just spritz whenever you need it. I know when I sometimes wear styles like slick backs or when I do space buns, my scalp can feel a little bit irritated just because there's more tension on my scalp than if my hair was down like this. But this is really great for providing that moisture and relieving all of that tension. And our bundle also comes with our our edge control brush. And honestly, when it comes to edge control brushes, this is really such an amazing brush because it has dual ends that address different things. So when it comes to our edge control, there is a certain way that you want to take it out of the container. A lot of people are like, oh, I see musty, crusty, dusty stuff in my edge control. And that's because of cross-contamination. You do not want to have cross-contamination when it comes to your edge control container. So for this one, let me just see. Okay, so let me put this one back so that y'all can see. Perfect. So we have our edge control container, and as you can see, it's an enclosed environment. And if y'all know anything about biology, you know that if something is in an enclosed environment and it's dark, a lot of musty, dusty, crusty things can start to come out of the woodwork. And we don't want that, especially when it comes to our iconic girl over here, our edge control. So you're going to take your edge control brush and you're just going to use the spatula end, or if you don't have our edge control brush, you can just use a clean finger or applicator and you're going to scoop it out. You can apply it either to your edges or you can apply it to the back of your hand. I personally really like using the back of my hand because it works as a little palette, but you can do it as you please. And we also have a brush side. Do not, by any means, put a wet brush in the edge control. That is mistake number one when it comes to using our edge control. So our hydrating mist goes so amazingly with our edge control because they are both water-based. And if y'all know anything about chemistry, like materials go with like materials. So you do want to potentially, you do want to use the hydrating mist with our edge control because they just go so amazingly together. It not only makes the application easier, but it also helps to increase the hold of it too. I actually used the hydrating mist earlier for my brows and it was amazing. But getting back to how to maintain a sanitary environment, you do not want to put a wet brush in the edge control because that will cause cross-contamination. And you just want to make sure that you are not getting anything like oils in there either because again, like I mentioned earlier, our edge control is water-based. And so I know our scalp stimulator is also in this bundle. If you are doing your edges, you absolutely do not want the scalp stimulator and the edge control to ever meet. Even though they are next to each other, these are people that just do not get along together because they have different bases. So if you are using the scalp stimulator along your edges, please make sure to wash it out, to clean it up, because we highly recommend always and forever to apply our edge control with a clean applicator onto clean hair. I always say when it comes to our edge control that you can't use dirty materials, apply it to dirty hair, and expect clean results. It's kind of like when you're cooking. You can't expect to use dirty dishes and not clean your food and expect clean food. That's just not how it works. So definitely do that. So we have about 9 minutes left on our flash sale. We have a flash sale going for our protective style bundle, but I do see that a lot of people are looking at our edge control, so I think I should definitely move on to that. If you have any products that you want me to look into or talk about, I am definitely more than open to talking about them, but let me just take a look. So I'm just going to make it number one, but I did pin our edge control and I'm going to put these away. This right here is our protective style and edge lengthening bundle, which is great for someone who wears a lot of protective styles. But I'm going to put these two together. Let me just balance them.
With the $5 meal deal at McDonald's, you pick a McDouble or a McChicken, then get a small fry, a small drink.
This is such a balancing act.
That's a lot of McDonald's for not a lot of money.
Perfect. I'm crying the minute that I set it down and started moving. But don't worry. Let's scooch these over. So we're gonna talk quickly about our edge control. So I know it is a little bit upside down, but y'all, it is such a pain in the butt to balance these edge controls. But I see that some of y'all are looking at our edge control, so I did pin it for anyone who is interested. And currently we have a flash sale going on for our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle, which contains a free edge control. So if you're super interested in that and you potentially want to, get the edge control, definitely tap into our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle. But let's move on to our edge control. So this is yet another one of our iconic products here at Bask and Lather, which is our edge control. And we have two sizes right here. So we have our regular size, which is about a 4-month supply. We actually had someone earlier comment that they had the edge control ever since Christmas, and y'all do the math, that is a long time. That is a really long time. And we also have our travel size. So if you're someone who really likes to do hair care on the go or do their edges on the go, or if you're traveling somewhere, definitely look into our travel size edge control. There is just going to be a slight difference. It's going to be the same formula, the same effect, the same product, but there is a slight difference. So if I open this up, as you can see, the actual product looks a little bit darker. And if you see it pinned on TikTok, you see that the edge control is pink. I'm gonna open that up. And the reason why is because our edge control comes in a black container. So it is going to look a little bit darker, but it's just gonna be the same thing. It just comes in a different product. But this right here is our regular size edge control. And as you can see, it's lighter, it's pink, and that's because it comes in a white container. But getting back into our edge control, it is a 4-month supply, and it can be used for so many things. So it can be used primarily for edges if you're someone who really likes to lay their baby hairs. definitely look into this product. I love using this. For me, like I have very transparent looking edges, but I promise you that when you use this edge control, it definitely helps to nourish your hair. It comes with argan oil and castor oil, both of which help to really maintain that moisture in your hair, but it's not going to feel super, super greasy, so don't even worry about that. And it can be used for a number of different things too. So if you're someone who really likes to do slick backs, if you're someone who really likes to, you know, get protective styles done and you want those parts to be right and nice, that is a really great way to use it as well with our edge control. And you can also use it for your eyebrows. So a lot of, Rhea, definitely try to request something through our TikTok shop if you want to do one. But getting back to our edge control, our edge control can also be used for the eyebrows too, and that's how you know it's going to be very safe to be using it super close to the eyes as well. A lot of edge controls on the market are not necessarily safe for you because of the ingredients that they hold, but here our products are super straightforward and you're getting a really great formulation, and they can be used on all types of hair types. So they can be used for, you know, people like me who have 1A to 1B hair to even someone who has 4B to 4C. So if you're still having your doubts, please definitely check out our official shop. We have tons and tons of reviews on our edge control, and even if it's not on our official shop, people absolutely love our edge control and you can find a bunch of different reviews online as well. But you can use it for your parts, your eyebrows, your edges, anything like that. I also like to use it for my micro braids. I actually use the coiling jelly to help kind of braid it, but in order to seal it, I actually really like to use the edge control so I don't have to use a hair tie in order to tie my braids, because personally for me, I just don't like the look. But let's see, I think that it could potentially be time for another giveaway, but if any of y'all are interested in me doing another giveaway, definitely leave a comment down below. We are currently at 6.9k likes, but if we could get the live up to 9k likes, definitely let's do that. Send this live to somebody who you know needs to get their hair care routine right. I know some of y'all, some of y'all wash your hair with dish soap, and that's just not the vibe, y'all. That is just absolutely not the vibe. You need a comprehensive hair care routine. We speaking of comprehensive hair care, we do have a flash sale going on for our protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle. So if you're someone who's struggling with sparse spots on your scalp or around your hairline simply because you have a braider who just goes a little bit too crazy with the braiding, definitely tap into that sale. It currently goes for $46, but right now we have it on sale for $40. And I don't know about y'all, but Christmas is literally right around the corner. Gifting season is right around the corner, and I love saving money wherever I can. So definitely tap into the live flash sale.
Yes, we definitely should do one for the double edge control.
Double trouble.
The double.
All right, y'all. And I think y'all deserve it, period. Let's see.
Are they being good today?
Y'all can't see, but someone was like, are y'all being good today? Actually, yes, I will do it because y'all are being good today. So I think y'all deserve it. And it's Friday too, like, come on.
Friday.
Friday.
Payday.
It's
Y'all better get into it.
Purr. All right, y'all. So I'm going to be publishing a live flash sale on our double trouble edge control.
Double.
Oh, somebody had a question. Give me one moment. I am multitasking. All right, so even though it is ending in 2 minutes, I am going to end the protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle sale in just a few moments. So, in about like 45 seconds. So we might not do this sale again, who knows? So definitely tap into the sale as soon as you can. But Emily with an E asked, what's the best way to remove the edge control? And the answer is very simple, with just water. Even if it is a stronghold edge control, it's super easy to apply. I follow Christ said, I'm ready for the edge control flash sale. And I think we're ready too, y'all. Like, I think we're ready for the sale. So I will be ending the protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle in about 15 seconds, and we will start the new one. But it's super easy. You just apply water and you can break it down that way. I know it's super strong hold, but you honestly don't have to worry. I sometimes even like to use the hydrating mist just because it has a little bit of oil in it as well. But yes, ooh, trick
About
or
trick or
treat.
treat.
Smell my feet.
I mean, it depends. Like, I personally don't think that the edge control is a trick because it's such a treat, y'all. Like, but let me go ahead and end the protective hairstyle and edge lengthening bundle sale, and we can get started on the Double Trouble 2-jar bundle sale. So right now, our Double Trouble edge control bundle is on sale for about $25. You can get that typically for $32, but right now we have a $25 sale. And I know for some people, they might be interested in the travel size simply because of the cost, but I promise you, when it comes to the edge control, not only does it get a little goes a long way, but also you can use it for so many reasons. And when you invest a little bit more, it is a really good investment because you're getting so many uses out of it, and it can last you pretty much an entire year. And if you're someone who loves to lay their baby hairs frequently, loves to use styles like slick backs, or even do protective styles often, that is an investment you certainly want to make. But I saw that somebody was looking at our stimulating scalp and hair balm. And so even though we have our flash sale going on for our Double Trouble Edge Control bundle, I'm actually going to be taking these away because I've talked till I'm blue in the face about them. Chocolate Cutie 79 asks, when will the vitamin be back in stock? I would definitely say to keep a lookout in the next few weeks. We are working very hard to try to get that back in stock because I know so many people are either interested or they seriously love it. But keep an eye out in the next few weeks and it could potentially be back in a place near you. So I think somebody was taking a look at our stimulating scalp and hair balm, and I will go ahead and pin that for y'all. Now, a lot of people have questions about the stimulating scalp and hair balm simply because there are a lot of similar ingredients in the scalp stimulator, but there is a difference. So if you are someone who struggles with hair lengthening and wants to really increase the length of their hair, and you also struggle with irritation on the scalp, this is the product for you. So let's get back into the stimulating scalp and hair balm. So this comes in a solid form and it has a lot of the same ingredients that the scalp stimulator does. So grapeseed, hemp seed, rosemary oil, and peppermint oil, which helps to really stimulate that hair lengthening. But it comes in a solid form, so it's really supposed to kind of be used as like a hair grease. And even though it has a solid form, it actually melts super easily. So I'm going to massage it into my hand. And it's so amazing. Aside from the edge control, this is actually one of my favorite products because honestly, it just melts into the scalp so easily. And this is to be used pretty much right after these scalp stimulator because it's meant to really nourish the scalp. I know that there are a lot of hair greases that are on the market that are just super suffocating for your scalp, which is not really helpful if you want to increase the length of your hair. So if you really want to moisturize your scalp and nourish it a little bit more if you struggle with irritation, I highly suggest that. It not only comes with a lot of the same ingredients as our scalp stimulator, but it also comes with shea butter and mango butter. And if y'all know anything about those products, those ingredients, they also really help to nourish the scalp and the hair. When it comes to applying the stimulating scalp and hair balm, what you want to do is make sure that your hair is parted in the same way that you would with the scalp stimulator. Apply it in between there, but you're also going to be applying it to the ends of your hair as well. So that is pretty much it for the stimulating scalp and hair balm. We highly recommend that you apply it consistently in the same way that you would our scalp stimulator. Again, if you have maybe thicker hair, you would certainly want to apply it more frequently, like 3 to 4 times a week. But if you're someone like me who has type 1 to type 2 hair, you might want to apply it just a little bit less. I personally do my hair care routine and like wash my hair about 2 times a week just because that works for me. But you can certainly apply it as you please according to your hair type. And you certainly not only want to apply it to the ends of your hair, but again, you want to do that scalp massaging because that is so important for your scalp and to increase the length of your hair. And in the comments down below, definitely let us know how often it is that you wash your hair. So many people have different answers. They're like, they're like, I go a few weeks without washing my hair. I go a few days without washing my hair. I wash my hair every single day. Definitely let us know in the comments below. We absolutely love to hear everybody's feedback as well as their experience. And of course, if you have any questions about hair care, anything like that, or even about our products, let us know. We are here to help you and to answer any questions. Period. But I think it is time to go ahead and do our last and final giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and do our last giveaway for our scalp stimulator. And in order to go ahead and enter into the giveaway, which actually just started, you do have to place an order. Right now we do have a flash sale going on for our Edge Control 2-jar bundle, and that is such an amazing deal because even though it is on sale for $25 right now, there is a potential that it could not be put on sale ever again, and nobody ever wants to miss out on amazing deals. Typically it retails for about $32, but right now it's on sale for $25, and you're getting basically 2 jars for $12.50 each, which is honestly such a steal. With 2 jars, that will last you about a year. That's approximately like 8 months worth of product usage, and there are so many ways that you can use our edge control. So definitely tap into placing an order. Right now we have a giveaway going for our scalp stimulator. This is the last one before I hop off very, very soon. So you definitely want to tap into that as soon as possible. But definitely let me know if y'all have any questions. And if you're just hopping into the live, I wanted to let you know that I am ending it soon. So time is winding down. We have about 8 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock, and I know that seems like a lot of time to go ahead and purchase something, but I promise you, you're gonna blink and it's over. So you do not want to miss out on the sale because it is such an amazing deal. Like I promise you, like our edge control is arguably right next to our scalp stimulator, one of the products that just continues to go down in stock because of how much people love to buy it. And I honestly can't blame them. Honestly cannot blame them. But we do have some people who are placing orders, so I'm going to shout some people out. So we have That Girl placed an order, Ideal Star Virtual Agents, oh, Vegan Goddess, you said or nice. So definitely let me know if that was a question or if that was just a comment, because I would love to make sure that your question is answered if that was a question. But getting back to the people who placed an order, we have Danny Dub, Louis Edits, Vegan Goddess, Kiri Kiri Sandwich, Jaws. Let's see. Y'all placed an order, so thank you for placing an order. Those who do place an order are eligible for potentially winning our giveaway. So if you're someone who has been really having their eye on our scalp stimulator and is like, ooh, like I could potentially get this for free, you want to place an order. So we have a live flash sale going on for our our edge control bundle. We have 2 full-size edge jars, edge control jars coming in this particular bundle, and typically that retails for about $32, but you're getting them in this particular sale for $25, which is honestly such a steal. Not only because a lot of people love our edge control and the stock gets very, very low very quickly, but because it is going to last you a year. I follow Christ said I got the edge control bundle. I'm so excited, yay! So definitely let us know how you use it. Vegan Goddess asked, and is the edge control water-based? Yes, so let me actually pin that because everybody has questions about our edge control. Yes, it is water-based. So it is going to be water-based, and being that it is water-based, you absolutely do not by any means want to mix it with any type of oil. A lot of people are like, oh my god, like I'm not getting the best results when it comes to my edge control. And that could be for a number of reasons, but one of the top reasons is because you are mixing it with products that it should not be with. Like I mentioned earlier, like you cannot expect to work on a dirty foundation using dirty materials and expect clean results. Like that's just not how it works. It's a lot like cooking. Like you can't clean with dirty dishes and dirty food and expect clean, healthy food. That's just not the way it works. So when it comes to our edge control, yes, it is water-based, but it also contains 2 key ingredients, such as argan oil and castor oil, both of which are super nourishing for the hair. Sorry, y'all, just had to coordinate something super, super quick. But we have 5 minutes left on the giveaway. So if you are super interested in potentially winning a free scalp stimulator, you certainly want to tap in and place an order. That is how you enter the giveaway. Because we see y'all. Some of y'all are a little bit slick, trying to be like, hey, I placed an order. You didn't, because I saw it on my end. So you certainly want to place an order to be entered potentially into this giveaway and potentially win a free scalp stimulator. We have about 5 minutes left on that. But getting back to our edge control, a lot of people absolutely love our edge control, and I honestly cannot blame them because it has so many uses and it's so effective. So to answer Vegan Goddess's question, yes, it is water-based, and it has 2 key ingredients such as argan oil and castor oil, and I love it when I use a product and it has multiple effects. It's like applying a foundation that has a serum on it. So amazing. So it has argan oil and castor oil, and you can not only use it for your edges, but you can also use it for slick backs. You can also use it for your eyebrows. You can use it for parting your hair if you're someone who loves to do protective styles and you want to get those parts nice and clean. I know how insane that gets, because honestly it really comes down to the hair. But our edge control is so amazing for that. And we have our travel size back in stock. Everybody's like, when are we stocking the travel size, right? It's back in stock, y'all. It is back in stock. She is back, and she is not here to play, because I know a lot of people have been asking about that. If you're super interested in it, definitely take a look at it on our TikTok shop. It is available. You just have to tap on the regular size edge control and you'll see it right underneath. If you're concerned and you're like, it's not on the TikTok shop, that's crazy, because it is. But basically we have our travel size, and it comes in a black container. So it comes in a black container, and that's why it might look a little bit different, but it's the same product, it's the same formula, it's the same results. Don't even worry about it. Davey Dub said, I just placed my order for the edge control bundle, period. And you will have pretty much a year's worth of edge control, and that is so amazing because it is currently on sale for $25. And if you're someone who uses our edge control frequently, investing into something like that is going to be so amazing. Because let's compare. So if you were to buy the edge control bundle for $25, you're basically getting a year's worth. Whereas a typical jar of our edge control lasts approximately 4 months. So if you want to use it for an entire year, that would be, I'm like, let me do the math, but I can't do the math. Give me 1 second. So that would be approximately like $40-ish, give or take. Again, I'm not the best at math, but the moral of the story is if you were to purchase this 4 times as opposed to getting it 2 times right now in our bundle, you're essentially paying a lot more money. So right now we have it on sale for $25, and you definitely want to tap into that. If you see right now, we have our giveaway going on. That is for our scalp stimulator, and we have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So you certainly want to tap in, place an order, because that is how you get entered into our giveaway. But like I mentioned earlier, if you were to get the bundle of our 2 jars, like that is such a cost efficient bundle, as opposed to getting it 4 times, which would arguably cost you a lot more. But let's shout out some people who are placing orders. So we have Kendall, Bob Kitty, Chris, Nana, Shannon, Dalise, who actually just won our giveaway earlier. Sometimes we have 2 people, or excuse me, the same person winning the giveaway 2 times. We have Faye, Kia, Black Heart, Dallas, Miss Ratliff, hey, Shannon, Yamilet, Mama, and that's pretty much it. So if you are interested in potentially winning a scalp stimulator for free, you certainly want to place an order. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have, oh my god, thank you for the clover, 4 lucky clovers. I've actually never found a 4-leaf clover, but some people do report finding it. But anyways, getting back to our giveaway, it is ending in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I am leaving soon, guys. I know, we've spent so much time together and we've built this relationship, but I do have to hop off. Also, it's Friday, so like, girl, I'm out the door. But getting back to our giveaway, it is ending soon, and in order to tap into the giveaway, you do have to place an order. But let me just answer this question. So Ori asked, so can we get 2 for $25 and 4 for $50 on the edge control? If that's how the math works, then yes. I'm honestly not the best at math, but right now you can get them 2 for $25, and $25 lasting you an entire year divided by 12 months, that's like $2 a month for your edge control. So let's think about it, y'all. Like, I'm not the best at math, but that really seems like a steal for me. And I use it for so many different things. So you certainly want to tap into that. Shannon also placed an order. Nana placed an order. But yes, again, the more that you interact in this live, the more that you comment, the more that you share it to people, the higher the chance that you get of potentially winning the giveaway, which is actually ending in 21 seconds. And right after the giveaway has ended, I actually will be hopping off. If any of y'all have missed out on any of the deals, or you're super interested in potentially seeing my face again just because you like me so much, we are actually going on live again next week. That's one of my favorite things about Bask and Lather here, is we go on live and provide so many interesting sales and giveaways for y'all. But speaking of interesting giveaways, I am actually going to announce our last winner, who is, let's get some drum rolls in the chat for the last time for this week. Get some positivity. All right, y'all. So the winner of our scalp stimulator today is John 316. Woohoo! Bow, 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 bow. So congrats to John 316. You just won a free scalp stimulator. Lexi said, I bought one and it came today. Red said, I just bought some. Yes, y'all. And I absolutely love that y'all are tapping into some of our products, because we have Bask and Lather, like, we're just that girl. And especially when it comes to our edge control, she's just that girl. But John 316 just won the live, so I am actually going to be hopping off. Thank you all to who tapped into our live today. We actually will be back on live again, so do not worry, do not fret. We have people getting mad at us, being like, I just got the edge control for full price. I just got the bundle for full price. Who knows? Potentially we might do another deal, but certainly turn on post notifications. We go online very often, so there are multiple opportunities to tap in. But if that is all, if we have no more questions, definitely make sure to add to your cart any products that you might be interested in, because even after I hop onto this live, there's so many deals that you can tap into. And if that is all, happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend, y'all, and I will catch you on the flip side.